Hello, beautiful people. Look what I've got. Oh my god. So, I decided I have to start with the unfortunate cliche from YouTube. If you like my videos, please subscribe. Eventually it will help me create better content for you. And now back to what I've got. BMW R90 Scrambler, no electronics whatsoever. This got only ABS, no slipper clutch, no nothing, not even gear on the dashboard, not even how much fuel do I have in the tank. So there is only a signal light, and when that shows, I need to find a gas station. It's supposedly by the lady, very nice lady who were giving me this bike. It was visible she has experience with it. She liked the bike and she called it a brute force bike, basically. No space for mistakes. This bike is supposedly unforgiving. I should be careful with it, and I totally believe it. I totally believe her. I'm glad that the last experience was Moto Guzzi V7 Sport, which at least was also absent of a slipper clutch. So this is not a new thing for me right now. On the other hand, I will have to think about it and focus. First impression right. I'm in a different place, which was quite a nice change for me, going for a bike in a different route. I liked the route here pretty much, so I'm basically right now looking forward to returning the bike on Monday, because after 3 days, basically like 2.5 days or something like that, I should be more familiar with the bike, and I should enjoy the route here pretty much. And yeah, first impression right. So seating position, seat seems quite comfortable, but I will get back to that after at least 100 kilometers. The seating position is more leaned forward, even more than the Guzzi. Definitely more than on my Furiosa, Honda CL500. But it's not, I don't feel like on a sports bike, so it should be pretty fine. It seems it's flickable pretty much. It's heavy, I can feel the heaviness, so I will have to ride more precisely, I would say, or with some thoughts in front of a curve or something like that. The sound of the engine is something unique already, but first impression rights, I just have to say I hear it, and it's definitely a pleasant grumble. I even wouldn't say a grumble. I don't know, a big cat purr, something like that. And I have no navigation again, so definitely the first impression ride will be probably a little bit inconsistent, gaps in here and there, you know, the usual. but I always want to do the first impression ride, how the bike feels like from the get-go, not getting used to it. So right now I have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 kilometers behind me, something like that. This bike has heated grips, which is excellent for a rented bike. Weather forecast is pretty depressing, I would say. Like, still, it's summer, so the temperatures should be okay. But it should be raining probably a lot of the time. I hope it won't be nearly half of the time I will be on this bike. But we will see. Wish me luck. Today it was already raining on my way here. Right now it looks kind of okay. But tomorrow should be the worst day in terms of raining. And Sunday, who knows. But I will be riding, definitely. I won't stay at home. So the worst case scenario hopefully will be that the majority of the videos will be in rain, but I hope not. Still, it's summer, so I would be hoping that the rain would come and go. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to some more familiar route, also some place I will be more comfortable to try the bike. Oh my god, like not knowing what gear I have, that's a first. The only gear this shows is neutral. Otherwise, I'm on very old school bike, and I have to say I'm really looking forward to it. And once again I have to say I'm glad I've tried the Guzzi before, because the experience with no slipper clutch, with similar kind of engine, that should give me some edge right now, like if it would be the opposite. Also, this engine is obviously more powerful. This is 1200 cc, 81 kilowatts. Moto Guzzi was 850 cc and 49 kilowatts. So the power should be very distinctively bigger. And I'm eager to try it when I leave this town. But actually that's also a good case, because in the other town, when I was borrowing the other bikes, I always started in a town. So maybe I will have the possibility to try some line splitting or whatnot, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like pretty cool traffic. Okay. Also, no digital dashboard. It's a small thing. It is something different for me, and it's not. I don't see the speed as fast as on a digital display. Definitely just a matter of habit. Okay, and we can put it inside of those. Yes. Easy. No need to stop. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, the flickability seems very nice. I won't be comparing it to anything right now. Okay, maybe I will. Well, it's definitely a lot heavier than my bike. The gravity point is lower than on my bike, which helps with the maneuverability of this bike, obviously. and I don't think this will be a problem for me or for anyone. I would say, like, the bike is really very, very flickable. I would be glad if they would show me the direction where I should go, but I'm not lucky. Also, the bike feels super stable, which will be the lower gravity point together with the extra kilograms from what I'm used to. Similar to Guzzi, I hear the engine, not the exhaust, which could be a good thing for someone, especially with an engine like Boxer or the V-twin from Guzzi, which are excellent, unique masterpiece of work. And in those cases, listening to the engine rather than to the exhaust is preferable. But yeah, I'm freak on exhaust sounds, so I would definitely think about that. But that's the first impression, and I'm in town in a minute. Okay. In a minute we will be accelerating. Okay, the shaking in the handlebars is extreme, uncomfortable, but who cares? Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so another thing, the blinker, similar to Honda, on the bottom there is the honk, and in here there are the signal lights. I'm used to it from Honda, and it's probably the most common setup for motorcycles, or one of the most common setups, so that's okay. But yeah, again, I will have to get used to it a little bit, but no big deal. Yeah, and the clouds, they look just amazing, and I don't know where I'm going. Okay, a quick stop to check if I'm going the right direction.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
One. Two. Three. Four. Oh my god! Five. Oh my god! Woo! Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Interesting feel. No comparison to Guzzi needed at all. But comparison to Yamaha XSR 900 is probably a good thing to make. At least it's going on in my mind right now. Like the speed, acceleration is similar but different. Anyway, this bike can go really fast. The acceleration seemed very linear, which is a good thing for me. I think that the Yamaha XSR 900 had like bigger punch, I would say, faster acceleration. But yeah, this was just a first try with a new bike for me. I'm gonna enjoy this bike. I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh my god, okay. By the way, it is 5 years old Scrambler. They are renting it a lot, so also they are renting it in Spain. So the bike looks pretty beaten from the south in the air, in those places by the sea, which is unfortunate for the bike. On the other hand, for me it kind of is adequate for a scrambler bike, which to me is sort of a category of a bike which is like off-roadish. It could, possibly should look pretty beaten or rough or rugged. So I don't mind at all. Also, it's not my bike, so I don't have to feel sorry for it. Yeah, in the cities, villages, I will need to think about the gear I have, because I don't want to shift to first gear accidentally. And I'm definitely not used to remembering it, because I can see it on my dashboard. Okay. Now I've heard the pipe sound, those small crackling sound when you are decelerating. That was pretty nice, but it's a stock exhaust. But again, like the Moto Guzzi, for a stock exhaust, okay, this is more like it. He's giving me space, but I don't know it here, so I don't wanna do anything stupid. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, this bike has power. This bike has power, no doubts. It's not the power delivery is not as fast as on the Yamaha. Oh my god. Okay. My feeling from the same speed on this bike is as on Yamaha XSR 900 is that on the same level of speed I feel slower or like more stable, more secure on this bike versus the Yamaha XSR 900. I felt the speed on Yamaha much sooner on much lower speeds. But again, just the first impression. Left, okay. Oh. Yeah, people are looking, or the guy was looking. That's also one point of my impressions with the bike. One part of reviewing it, let's say, especially for the bikes which has original looks or original design, which possibly comes with some controversy. I'm curious how much attention the bike will make going through villages or stopping by somewhere on gas station or some bistro for beverage or whatever. That is definitely one of the things I'm curious about. And yeah, I need to shift prior to curves. Like this bike has definitely much more torque than Moto Guzzi. So downshifting incorrectly in a curve will be even more punishing. And I have first droplets of water. Okay. Yeah. Another great thing which was the same for me on Guzzi are the brakes, where I'm able to use just my forefinger, and that is something I was used to from mountain biking, and I would like brakes on every bike I have like that. Unfortunately, that's even unrealistic, I would say, depending on a bike. And on my Furiosa Honda CL500, there is only one caliper, so if I want to brake, two fingers are necessary. Okay, by the sound I would say I have third gear. Yeah. Okay. But that's a very cool thing for me. Like, for instance, I know the sounds of my bike Furiosa very well, and I'm able to ride without the dashboard, without the information there, just by the sound. In here, that's a necessity. You need to get used to the sound of the bike, so you can judge what kind of speed or gear you have. And last thing from the first impression will be suspension. I know it's very soon, but overall it seems pretty firm, like on my new suspension on Furiosa or the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. It was also pretty firm, which I like. I prefer that definitely for the roads. And yeah, we will see how it will deal with some bigger bumps, because on Moto Guzzi it was kind of uncomfortable. I was talking about it, and yeah, check my video on Moto Guzzi if you're interested. I have like 5 of those. One is a review, and the rest is focused on speed, acceleration, suspension, brakes, blah blah, etc. I will always try to do it like that, because I want to do proper tests for motorbikes, and proper, yeah, stupid word maybe, could be a different thing for different people. To me, a proper review of a bike should be, I don't know, at least 1,000 kilometers, and ideally trying all different conditions, and going a little bit more in depth for all those key elements of a bike. Speed, acceleration, suspension. Suspension brakes could be one part because it's very closely tied together. Comfort. Yeah, there is a fourth one, and I'm not thinking clearly. Oh my god, I'm really looking forward to get familiar with this bike, which will take probably at least a day, I would say. Maybe I won't get familiar with it enough during the whole period of borrowing it, like the Guzzi. No slipper clutch. Okay, something happened there, I guess. Okay, or maybe they were just signaling because it's too many of them. Oh my god. Oh my god! Yeah, and I'm shooting. Yeah, so many people. Oh my god, I don't know, 30 of them, maybe more. I don't know what they are doing, but I would like to do it with them. Okay. So second gear seems to handle at least up to 90 kilometers per hour, which is probably pretty common for bikes like that. Definitely not a thing for my 500cc Furiosa. Well, I can do it probably up to 80, but the engine really screams at that point, and this engine is completely fine. So I believe that it can go even more, but why? So much torque, I would say. It doesn't matter what kind of gear I am, at least it doesn't matter that much as it does matter on my Furiosa. Yeah. And still I have pretty big respect from the leading the bike. I would like to try it on a couple of twisties, not having a car in front of me, not either in my lane or the opposite lane, because if I will make a mistake, I need the space in the opposite lane, obviously, so I will need to wait for that moment so I can try it. Otherwise, because I'm borrowing this bike from a different place, I never been here, like this particular route going here. You will see that on Monday. This particular road going now, basically I'm going towards Vltava River, Písek, and then I will go up, and then I will be on a familiar territory. So at least I will have better knowledge of what's coming next. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, okay, I know, I'm on lower speeds, so, but anyway, it seems so easy. Yeah, and I like the sound. Oh my god, how I like the sound. It's very similar to Moto Guzzi. It sounds differently. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wet condition. I don't know the tires yet. And that's something I'm hoping that they are renting the bike for 5 years already, which means hopefully that they are putting there some better tires than the stock tires as from the rental for the last two bikes I got. Like always the stock, not always, but majority of times the stock tires are pretty bad. And I hope these ones will stick even on wet terrain comfortably, because I will have a lot of wet terrain during this weekend. Yeah, I could probably try the ABS at some point. At some point. Whoa, okay, now it slipped, so I will have to, yeah. The lady, she was warning me about the throttle, like I can't do things like I can on my Furiosa. For instance, like quick overtaking, when you grab the throttle, lean the bike, lean it back, grab the throttle again, and then overtake. Okay, Prague. I guess it will be Prague. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I had too much throttle on the rails and it slipped, or it just slipped because it was uneven terrain. Whatever, I need to think about it. So yeah, for instance, the white lines or anything like that, like braking there, everybody knows that it's not ideal, but on a bike like this, even too much throttle is bad. Okay, so rear brake, ABS works. Now I have neutral. Yeah, I like the sound. I like the sound. Yeah, and I will need to check them up.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
The shape of the tank is much more benevolent for higher riders than me. The Moto Guzzi shape of the tank is kind of similar like this, but the place where it bends in here was directly at my knees on the Guzzi, whereas in here I have, I don't know, 3 inches more. So even a higher rider would be comfortable with this bike, where on Guzzi higher riders would have problems. This is a beaten road, quite a lot. Not sure if I'm not on a first gear right now. Probably. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's the second gear difference, which will make me some trouble occasionally, I guess, because I need to remember what kind of gear I have there. Okay, beaten road, and it's kind of okay for what it is. And with the lean forward position, I'm using the foot pegs in situations like this on a beaten road, so I'm pushing against them, and I make myself a little bit lighter, which I do on every bike. Cobblestones with gravel and occasionally water. That's the best. Okay. Yeah, so bigger bumps will be a problem on this bike as well. Or a problem. I should think about it, and I should expect a bigger hit. Whereas on my Furiosa, the new suspension is so great that it handles the bigger bumps much better. Here we are. Okay. Wait a second. Nobody here. So There is a construction there. There is a construction here as well. Okay, bad gear. So we will have to go this alternative route. I was going on Guzi as well, and that is a great opportunity to try to stand on this bike in a bit. Because there will be this I don't know how it's called in English. Ugh. Okay, standing position. Pretty good. Wow, pretty hard front fork. Okay. But standing, very good. I wouldn't expect that from this bike as well. Also the same impression as on Moto Guzzi. Even though this bike is pretty low compared to Furiosa, for instance, where I have also raised handlebars, I'm comfortably holding the handlebars, not leaning forward too much, I would say, and I'm holding the tank with my legs, which is something I do, and I know it could be a controversial topic for someone, like usually when you have a dirt bike, you are not touching the bike, you are just standing in your foot pegs, and for someone that's the way to do it. But riding some beaten road or standing or off-road on a bike like this, or Furiosa or some other Scrambler, for me personally, touching or holding the tank with my legs helps me greatly. I'm not holding the tank firmly, I don't know, like 60% or something. When it gets rougher, the terrain, I'm losing the grip with my legs, so I'm not influencing the bike too much. But overall, it helps me with feeling of safety and control over the bike, especially because the handlebars are pretty low, not ideal position. And yeah, that's the way how I do it. If you have some opinion on that, let me know in the comments. Okay, and this is a very familiar road finally. So I'm anxious to push this bike a little bit more, but not much. Not much today, maybe not much tomorrow. If the wet conditions of the roads will be like today, I won't just push the bike. I wanna return it in one piece. I want to return home in one piece. I was thinking about borrowing Triumph Rocket because of the torque. And I think I will make up my mind. This is more than enough, but maybe the Rocket would be smoother. Yeah, and in here I could go possibly quite a high speed. But I kind of don't want to. At least not today. Also, I'm not sure if I won't be turning left. Yes, I will be turning left in here. Okay, cool. I think I'm getting a little bit better with the shifting. The key thing is letting go of the clutch or throttle smoothly and slowly. And in that case, it's pretty normal to other bikes with slippery clutch, for instance. Okay. Right now I've stopped myself from shifting on the last second. Yeah, I think I could get used to this, the lack of slippery clutch. Ideally, if I would have only one bike, or if all the bikes I have don't have the slippery clutch. Like, I think it would be the worst to have one without it and one with it. Because in that case, sooner or later, I would make a mistake. And with bike powerful like this one, I wouldn't like to have a mistake, make a mistake. Okay, we are here. See you in the next bit.